Because I'm interested in working in California, I'm teaching in California one day, I chose to look at the California State Board of Education website and looked under grade 4 under visual and performing arts, music content, and its standards. And they have four main standards. One is artistic perception, which is processing, analyzing, responding to sensory information through the language and skill unique to music. Creative expression, which is basically like creating, performing, and participating in music. And historical and cultural context, which is pretty um, self-explanatory. It's understanding the historical contributions and the cultural diversity and dimensions of music. Aesthetic valuing, it's responding to, analyzing, and making judgments about works of music. And connections, relationships, and application, which is connecting and applying what is learned in music to learning in other art forms and subject areas. The big idea is for the students to be able to read and write basic music and to grow in creativity and in diversity, not just within music, and to learn historical context of the learned music. And to understand the meaning of different types of music that they're going to be exposed to, and to find out how everything that they've learned will, for them to be able to find for themselves problem solving skills from everything that they have learned through music. Students' mastery will be assessed through different tests and different quizzes. There, for example, the class will go over various types of music from different cultures, and I'll ask as a class, maybe we can do it as a fun activity even, um, where this music comes from, what culture it is from, or what period it's from, and yeah, or I'll just show them a music sheet, and they'll have to be able to answer where this music comes from, and or the name of the music. And there'll be simple pieces; they won't be anything too difficult. And also, definitely a written test to check if they understand the different symbols, like um, what a quarter note is, or what a half note is, or what a crescendo is, or a decrescendo is, and things like that. By the end of the year, the students should be able to read basic music, understand the basic um, structures of music, the different clefs and their uses, and some very, very simple scales, as well as basic rhythm, simple rhythm. One fun project or activity the students can participate or can do is students will be asked to create rhythmic sounds using different objects or even their bodies. They can use vegetables or just everyday objects like cups or books or pencils, and by just or even with by clapping, and by doing this, it shows it will help me assess if they have understood what rhythm is and how to use it together with other instruments that they have made. And of course, what is a music class without a recital? um, for recitals should be, I believe, once a semester, and that would be to really evaluate, to put everything that they've learned together. So during the recital, it can just be a singing recital where they sing various just songs from different cultures, or they could even be asked to or we can even set up just one theme and one cultural theme, and then we can just really focus in on that and dress up and have the appropriate instruments if if available, and if they're not available, we can also find ways to make them, and or we could even do a musical. We could even write a short musical. I mean, not the songs, but we could even create the whole musical with the costumes and everything. Um, so that would definitely be something fun for the students and fun for the parents to see. And yeah, I think that would be an amazing project, end of the year project.